Hey, hey.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Welcome back, my friend.
Thank you. I was lucky. I got home early today and I was like, I've texted Walter. I can still get on.
That's awesome. I'm very happy to have you back.
I was excited. Like I was on the plane
Yeah.
going, I gotta text Walter because I was looking like, oh, wait, I'm gonna get home at like 1 o'clock. I got like plenty of time. So yeah, I was excited.
Yeah, I was afraid everyone was getting tired of me, so it's good to break it up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just glad tomorrow's Friday. This week has gone by fast, but it's just been kind of a weird week for me. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
looking forward to the weekend.
Me too. I was supposed to go to Atlanta tomorrow, and then because of all this trip stuff got screwed up, and now instead of being off Monday, we're flying Monday, and I was like, I'm not gonna fly and be home for like 24 hours. So I
Yeah.
get to spend the weekend. I'm actually looking forward just to the weekend here and chilling, and I'm probably gonna work on some card projects and stuff and catch up. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice. Same here. I have lots of projects to work on, so
yeah, yeah. Me
stuff
too.
to
Me
keep me
too.
busy. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Tonight we have hello, Karen. Hello, Sandy. Hey,
Sandy,
Kate.
Kate,
Welcome, friend. Oh, and
Carolyn, welcome.
Carolyn Gilbert. Hi, Carolyn. Welcome on in.
Got a couple
Nice.
from Facebook, couple from YouTube. That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
good.
nice. Oops. And there's Miss Penny. Hello, Penny.
I hello, Penny. I can't. I'm not, so used to seeing consider the controller this evening, so I can't see all the background stuff.
Oh,
um, I so just if we could before we get started, I had made a video that went live at I think 10 o'clock this morning, because I wasn't anticipating being here. So, if everyone make sure to go check out that video, it was supposed to be in replacement of me here tonight. I did 5 cards with one stencil technique. Um, Super easy, all on the card bases and chroma paste and no mats. One of them had a mat because I added a mat to one. Um, so check that out. I'm gonna do totally different cards. One card tonight, though, completely different from that one. So I'm not gonna repeat what I posted this morning. So
you get a bonus Sean. How's that? That,
yeah,
that
not intentional at all. I was not supposed to be home this early, but when a plane breaks, you get to come home early. So
nice. Well, Jay is happy to see you, and he says, "Oh yeah, hi to Walter too." Hey, hello.
hello, Jay, Annie. Hello, Annie.
Hey,
Um,
Annie.
yeah, she's list. Oh, Penny's listening, but she's packing for the weekend, flying into. Oh, it must be. Is it CYOE this weekend?
It is, yeah,
It is. It is.
yep.
I think last I saw there was 2 tickets, but I don't know if those 2 tickets are still available or not. I've
Oh,
been out of the
okay,
loop a little bit, but
okay,
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
So, shall we head down to our desktop and
Let's let's make some cards.
talk about what we're doing tonight, what we're using? Oh, I
Oh,
hit
you
the
went
wrong
away.
button. Yep, hit the wrong button. Here we go. I
There we
think I
go.
need to. Let me try zooming out. Was I still zoomed in from the other night? Nope. Okay, I'm zoomed out. Good. All right. Well, since you're already familiar with it, do you want to go over what we're using?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Um, so we are doing the stencil of the month. This one is called the Celebration Stencil. So a really great stencil to create a focal point of. And if you look at I'll show you the cards here from my video earlier, but I used it as if like mandalas and stuff I've done with the cards that I did before, just by cutting it in half and things. But this is a great one just to have a focal point, sun rays, whatever you want to make it. So love this stencil. Then we are doing. Oh, remind me, Walter. This is the stamp of the month? Is this the stamp
Yes,
club of the
it's the
month?
Stamp Club of the Month. Yep.
Stamp Club of the Month. So this is the Make a Wish. It is just we would call it like an expired dandelion. I remember blowing these little heads off as a kid. So cute little stamp. It's just about 3-inch stamp. Um, and I'm gonna make this my focal point for the evening. Then I am adding I'm going to add a little cotton candy paper pet of the month to mine again tonight. My matte layer is actually going to be the brown butter cardstock from Brutus Monroe. And then I'm whipping out some of the Wonderland um, glitter cardstock. Any glitter
Ooh.
cardstock will work. I'm just whipping this one out because of the purple. But you'll see, we're making a frame out of this one, so you'll see what any glitter cardstock, shimmer cardstock, whatever you want to make your own. But I'm just using up some of that. So that's what I'm using for the evening.
Oh, we lost your video, Sean.
I hit
There
my
you are.
mic
Ah,
or I hit my button and it went down to my hang on here.
sure. There
we go.
All right.
I bumped my mouse and it turned me off.
Ah, okay. So Jay, thank you. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, April. Welcome, friend. Nice to see you too. And you had a message from Sandy, Sean. She said about a coffee date this weekend, if you're around. So
Oh, I am around. We can chat. We'll take that offline. Yes.
okay,
I
so
am available for sure.
and then tonight, I'm also as well using that celebration stencil. Hello, Colette.
Oh,
Welcome.
Colette.
And I'll be using the Make-A-Wish stamp. Now, in addition to that, this is actually kind of a clean and simple type of card I'm doing tonight. But of course, I'll have my A2 card base. I'm going to have a tombstone that's a nice shade of gray, kind of back panel. Then I'm going to have stenciled panels of white and black, and you'll see what I plan on, raven, I should say. You'll see what I plan on doing with that. Yeah, and that's the gist of what I'm doing. You'll see it as we move along. So, all right.
Very cool. Let me show these cards really quick before I get
Oh,
started.
right. Yeah.
These are my cards from my video earlier today using the same product. So all I did though is I just used chroma pastes, the stamp, and the stencil. That's it. This was my first card I made. And from the result of smearing like a yellow and a green together, I had it all over the top of the stencil. So I took and flipped the stencil over and just got that positive negative kind of feel from it.
Mm.
Then I did a second generation stamp off of that to get another one. Then from doing that, I had a whole bunch of paste left on my scraping tool, and I don't like to waste that. So I took and smeared it on a piece of white cardstock and cut it down to size, and I got that one.
Nice.
And I got that one. On this one, I just wanted to see if I could add some texture to the paste after smearing the leftovers. So I took and tore open a piece of cardboard, and you know how you get the waffle inside the cardboard, and I just scraped it across is all I did and let it dry. So watch that video. You'll kind of see how these come together really quick. It's literally like a 30-minute video, I think. So it comes together pretty quick.
Nice. Great ideas and technique too. So
yeah, easy. Like
you know,
just get out some card bases and get messy.
yeah, you were mentioning the cardboard and the inside. I recently saw something that I had never thought about, but I thought it was genius. Somebody had taken a strip of cardboard, removed that outer piece of paper layer so that like crinkly inside was exposed, adhered it onto a roller, and then rolled ink over the paper using that.
Oh, so you got the lines of it.
Yes. Yep.
Ooh,
Thought that was a
like
really
that.
cool idea. Yeah.
Yeah, you and I who like these textures and the mixed media stuff, I love those. I love finding out those new techniques like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, just before coming live, I was they're not quite dry enough yet, but I was making I'll actually show you a peek, some faux tintype photos. So yeah, really, really fun. And really easy. But really cool process. So
Is that an actual old photo, or is that just like ephemera or something?
It's ephemera. It's one of the Tim Holtz old pictures, like from his ephemera sets.
And what did you put on it?
So what you do is you take, that metal ductwork tape, the aluminum tape.
Yeah.
You put that down onto some cardstock. Then you take some collage medium and put it onto the front of your piece of, your picture, your piece of ephemera, and you put it down so it's face down onto the tape. Then you let it dry. I found that if you let it dry overnight, your results are better. Then,
Okay.
kind of similar to the packing tape technique, you spray the paper and you start to rub it off.
Oh,
Then you're
yes.
left with the image, a thin paper image on the aluminum tape. And then you use, I had never heard of it before, but I bought a bottle of it, tung oil, Tung oil.
Yep.
And you put tung oil over it to seal it and to make sure that the picture, because if the picture dries up after rubbing off the paper, it gets like a frosted look to it. So the tung oil kind of darkens it and adds a sealant to it so that it won't dry up and it retains the image.
I totally have to try that.
It's really cool. Yeah. Hello, Cordelia. Yes, definitely. Colette, Sandy, Annie, anybody else interested? I will. Now, I have to say, this isn't. A video was shared with me, so it's not my invention. It's not my technique. But really easy and a lot of fun, especially if you like vintage.
I was just gonna say what Sandy said, because that would look so good, so cool with these Bruce Monroe creative cards and stuff. Because we've got just such great designs on those.
Absolutely, I agree. Yeah. Yep. So perhaps the next time we have creative cards to use on a live, we can. Although the tough thing is you kind of have to do your prep work at least a day before, because what I found that if I did one where I used my heat tool to kind of dry it and get the glue to dry faster. And what happened is that I don't think it was dry enough. So when I started to rub away the paper, a lot more of it came away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, really, really fun.
All right. I just took a piece of vellum and die cut it with a banner cut that I'm used out of my frame as well. And I am embossing the little flyaway seeds from the stamp set all over this as a background. And then we're going to use the embossing powder of the month, which was the cotton candy.
Wanted to make sure my paper is on there straight because I want to make sure that I'm going to be lining up the stenciling I'm doing on the white with the black as well, so that they're both kind of in the same spot. You'll see why that'll be important. That looks good. Sandy is happy with the vellum.
I figured she would be.
Is that Deb and Dante are in the house? Hey, friends. Pizza night.
Friends.
Ooh, that sounds good. Pizza night for the win. So since I am stenciling the same thing on both the black and the white, I'm going to use Distress Oxide ink, and I want a gray. So I'm using Hickory Smoke so that it has a little bit more color to it than the Lost Shadow would. Oh, did I grab the wrong brush? Oh, it doesn't really matter. I clean them. It'll be fine. I'll make it work. Ooh, not good, Cordelia. Hopefully everything's okay there.
Oh no. Sandy, maybe you can do a prep video a few days before that they can prep before the that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah. Great idea. Yeah.
Or we could even do prep instructions on the fan page or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So if anybody's heating Boston vellum, you just got to keep your heat tool moving. And I usually preheat from below just to start getting it melted from the bottom side so it melts easier without frying my vellum.
Yeah, fried vellum isn't fun.
But burnt vellum actually doesn't look too bad.
That,
If you're going for something different,
that is true. Yeah.
you could make it intentional.
Okay. So real easy. Got the white done. Now I'm going to do the black.
All right. Okay, what I'm going to do, because we're going to use some chroma pastes again. I'm kind of getting out chroma paste for a little bit because I feel like if you've purchased them, they sit here and go bad and use them. These are the products that we buy, and I don't think we use them enough. And so I'm going to do a different technique than what I did in the morning video on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay down, I'm actually going to tack this down a little bit so it doesn't move. I'm going to lay down strips of washi tape and then just stripe this with my chroma glazes, excuse me.
Sandy. Well, I'll tell you, Sandy said, Walter, just come to Minnesota and teach us. My friends who live in Minnesota would be extremely happy if I did that. They were in last weekend and we had such a nice time together. It's always so good to see them. And they were giving me a hard time about coming to visit. And they live in Woodbury, which isn't far from both of you, just outside of St. Paul, really. I think it might be south of St. Paul.
Yeah, that's not far at all.
Yeah. Yep. So,
They came to visit you?
yes, my friend Michelle is originally from Massachusetts, and she met my friend Gabe freshman year of college. Started dating, they got married, and the rest is history. And they ended up moving out to Minnesota because that's where Gabe's family business is. And so they like to come back and visit and go to a Red Sox game and go to the beach since you guys don't have the beach out there in the Midwest.
Exactly.
So yeah, it was them and their daughters. Their daughters are now all older too. Their youngest is 16. So we just had a great time. A lot of fun together. Yeah.
All right. All you're going to do is take your pastes and glazes and mattes, your mediums. I'll take your Bruce Monroe mediums. And I'm going to use a paintbrush. And I wonder if I can not screw up and use a bigger one. These cheap sponges that you get at the craft store and a brush, or you can use a brush. I used to have some old brushes and I don't know where they are for this stuff. So I'm going to use one of my more expensive ones tonight. All I'm doing is I'm just taking and dipping this in. What I want here is I want a nice, I'm not gooping this up like you would on a stencil. I'm just getting a nice thin layer. Okay, it'll dry much faster on you. I could use my heat tool and dry this in like literally no time, which is what I'm going to do to make sure it's dry before I stencil over it.
Hey,
Just want a
Shalana.
nice thin layer. It will get streaky on you, so just smooth it out the best you can. I don't mind the streaks, I'm just making sure they're even. Damn, it's purple in there. Just trying to come up with some different ways for you guys to use these pastes.
Good idea. And Sean has plenty of good ideas, so stick with him. Hey, Luann. And Sean, Miss Shalana joined.
Hey, Shalana and Luann. I'm not watching the chat, so.
That's okay. I'll keep you up to date.
Welcome, welcome. All right, that's it for this one. Then I'm going to peel this so that I don't melt my washi tape to my cardstock before I dry. So it comes off easy. So if you've used these before and you put them through a stencil, so if you look at the first video I did out today, those took several hours to dry. So obviously I didn't do them all in the 30 minutes of the video. If you do this technique, I can use my heat tool and this will dry literally in 30 seconds because it's so thin.
Hello, Lynn.
Hand pink waving. What does that mean? Shalana, hey, Sandy Powers, hand pink waving.
Oh, I have a feeling that maybe she put an emoji in and it described it.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I think she's,
yep.
hello.
Oh, the metallics would look great, Jay. Any color. I'm just because I'm matching the cotton candy, but the golds and the metallics would actually look really good with this cotton candy because of the pinks and purples in it. But I'm just matching my cotton candy paper is what I'm doing with this one. You're going to want to make sure this is good and dry because we're going to stencil over this.
So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am measuring out. I'm going to be doing some cutting using my cutting tool, and I'm measuring out where I want to cut on the black, and you'll see why. As soon as I have all of this connected.
Perfect.
I want to do the same on the side, so I'm just going to flip that around. And I can line it up like this. 25.
You're going to make a big spreadsheet out of them, Walter. Out of
A spreadsheet. No. Um, I had the idea of at first, so I'm using one of these 2x2 white squares that Brutus Monroe sells, the perfect squares. And at first I was going to use these and then cut some black ones. And I wanted to do like some tiles like this. But then I realized it would just be easier um, to cut, like to stencil both papers and then just make the cuts on the black and put it over the white. So I'm getting both. Does that make sense? It will.
Sure. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hi,
Whatever you say.
Candy. Welcome.
Hey, Candy. All right, I'm using my Brutus Monroe sticky mat. Now I stuck down my card base. I'm using gray. I don't have a really great light. Well, maybe this one's lighter. Hang on, let me check this one before I swipe here. No, I don't have a really great light gray. So I'm using a darker gray with a very light hand. I just want a real light gray shadow of this. It will ink blend over your chroma glaze and chroma mat, so and I'm just going light. I don't want this like a solid kind of thing behind here.
Hello, Kara.
Here we go. I feel like edging that just a little bit.
Well, then you should do that.
I'm stalling. I'm trying to debate if I'm going to edge this and ruin it or if it'll work. You know how you get those ideas and you're like, yep, I took that one too far.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Happens quite often, my friend.
Right. I don't know if I'm inky or not.
Kara said, Sean, your craft roulette card in the gallery last week was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't know you were a craft rouletter.
I have been. I've gotten kind of.
You drank
I've
the
gotten roped in
Kool-Aid.
and hooked. I did.
Oh, Sean.
I know.
What am I going to do
Here's
with
here's what it is. I like the game show feel of it. It feels like The Price is Right or something to me for cards. And I love what I love is the challenge of the mystery of what's going to get spun and then trying to find if I can create something. Jay's week, when Jay was on, because he was just on a couple weeks ago, he kind of had some hard parameters. Like it was,
Oh,
if I
yeah?
remember right, yeah, he had like farm animal and I can't remember what it all was. Jay can pop it in there. I just like, yeah, it's that game show kind of feel and the mystery of what's the wheel gonna do and
I'm just
then
giving you a hard time.
No, I know. But it's one of those, you know how like you watch videos or like even people probably watching us now and are just kind of hanging in the corners and watching and not commenting, which is totally great. Was doing that with Craft Roulette, where I was like just watching, not commenting. I never posted anything, and probably after a couple months, then it was like, you know how you do okay, I'm just gonna make one card and I'm just gonna try this, and then now I'm not as faithful as, I mean, some of they're hardcore. They're
Oh,
hardcore.
I've heard. Yeah, I have heard. I've been almost chased out of town with burning torches for referring to drinking the Kool-Aid.
I'm sure. I'm sure. It's just like anything else with this stuff, right? You could say that about Tim Holt's distressed followers
Oh,
and all. You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Yeah.
Hint, 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 Mr. Holtz here. Talk about drinking the Kool-Aid.
Kara thinks you should be a guest.
Right? God, I'd be so nervous. Like, I would probably end up doing so much homework, going through my stash, going, okay, what do I have? Like, what if this comes up? What if this? I'd probably have so many things laid out just in case whatever the wheel spun. Ooh, that looks good with the brown, actually.
That's what I don't like about it is the like. I don't know. I like to be in control of what I'm using and doing.
That's what makes me nervous, because then it's like, what if you can't find something? What if you can't think something creative enough for, um,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he had a dude card. He's posted there, dude card, sleigh ride, farm critter, and a pen. Come on.
Jay.
That one was hard. I was like, it took me a while to figure out what I was gonna do on that one.
Wow. I would not have taken Jay for being such a tough guy.
Well, the wheel was not nice to him. Mr. Wheel. All right, what did I do with the stamp set here?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
What?
Control Freaks Unite. See, you and I are
That's
always
funny.
like, simpatico here. So now that I have that cut out, you'll see that I cut out those squares so that I can put that over my white. And I want to make sure I have it lined up the right way. So that, actually, I think it was the other way. So that I have those little squares that the pattern continues around. And I'm a little off. Why am I a little off here? Kara. Oh, because you know what? I think it was the wrong. I did need it the other way. There. Now it's going to work. Okay. So I had it upside down. So that's going to be like that. Kara says you need to get me on the CR side.
What? Where's she at? Kara,
Yeah.
Walter, we need to get you. Oh, Crafter, that side.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel like that's going to be a tough one to do.
Jay says I remind him of Lynn. I'd only enjoy a challenge if I made the rules. Oh, interesting, Jay. Very interesting. Oh, thank you, Cordelia. Yeah, I just figured that doing that would be easier than like making those cuts would be easier than trying to match up the stencils on the different smaller squares. So, Walter Siebler.
Oh, that's a good one. We need Tim
Yeah.
Holtz distress as a parameter to get you involved.
Perhaps. Okay, and then I want the larger white square that I'm using to be on its side, kind of like a diamond, just to have it really be a focal point here. So.
Kind of digging that, I think.
You know what? I can go that way.
We need to talk to Mr. Producer to see if he will update the wheel to add Tim Holtz item.
Yeah.
Maybe we could talk Mary into being the first ever duel. We could do a Men of Monroe craft roulette together.
Oh, now you're really trying.
See, we could be a first. Trailblazers. We'll be trailblazers.
There you go. Jay, I would have to agree with that statement. He was very nice when I met him at Create. Yeah. He I mean, I thought he was extremely generous with his time and chatting with folks, which is awesome. And you know, I mean, he stood there chatting with me for like 5 minutes, which doesn't seem like very long, but when there's that many people that are interested in seeing you and like wanting to say hello, that actually was pretty cool. So Kara likes your idea, Sean.
The Man of Monroe.
I'm going to add in a few of these kind of floating off. Come on, you. I hate when a stamp, you have it in the right spot where you want it, but then you touch it and your finger moves it because
it sticks.
Yeah. It's the worst.
And then you try to just do like one tiny little tap with like the nail and it just grabs.
Yeah. Exactly. Sandy. Okay, you know,
I got to read.
Maybe. She said, Walter, aren't you the TH #1 fangirl club president?
Yeah.
Oh, Penny, you are genius. That is a great tip. Penny said if you use a pencil eraser to move the stamp, it won't stick.
Oh.
Penny, I am bowing down to you, my friend.
I've tried to use the pick tool, but it sticks to the pick tool.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Well, you know what? Well, now I need to make sure that I don't get ink somewhere where I don't want it. So now I have to clean the stamp a little bit before I try it. Let's grab an eraser.
So I got inspired with this one because I'm seeing so
Awesome.
many cards lately with people making frames and framing things. It seems like a lot of lately.
I love
like windows and
I love a good frame.
Yeah, I mean I do too. I don't do it very often, and I've just seen so many lately that I'm like, well, we'll try it tonight.
Nice. Yes, Annie, I remember you telling me about that. Annie said Tim is super nice. She's met him a few times. And
I'd have to admit, I'd probably be fangirling too, to be honest.
Oh, I totally was. And I also have to admit that I was just as happy to meet Mario too. So
I was gonna say that.
and Mario was super nice too. Both really nice guys. There we go. All right. Stamping done.
Wasn't quite lined up, but we'll just trim it.
Penny or Candy, do you know if there's going to be any new scents of Squeaky Clean coming out anytime soon? I need to order some more, and if there's an exciting, really good scent, I'll wait just a little bit longer.
I forget. I know we've had this conversation a couple weeks in a row. What was your favorite again?
Oh,
you
my
were on?
Was the Rainbow Wish or Rainbow something? That was just delightful. Actually, did I save the bottle? I may have. I did. Rainbow Wishes. Oh, okay. Cool. Penny said that they're doing one with Pear Blossom Press called Pear. Okay. Thanks, Penny.
Nice.
Pear sounds good. I love a good pear martini, so.
Right? Oh, that sounds so good right now. Oh my goodness. I was just about to assemble and I'm like, something's missing. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Which pattern would we like?
Sandy. I love Squeaky Clean. I really do. It I have to admit, it works very, very well. And if it smells great too, then even better.
Yeah. Let's just cut a strip.
Okay. Now, hopefully, I'm putting it on the right side.
Ah, dang it.
Right here. Line that up. There we go. Now I can put that down on my card piece. Oh, Annie, you know what? Cherry cola is what I'm using right now. Cherry slush. It smells good. I like it, but I don't know. There's something about that Rainbow Wishes. It just, I'll tell you, if I was out at dinner and someone walked by smelling like that, it would certainly get my attention.
I want that just a little smaller.
Okay, so now
We'll take it down one rick rack down.
Now what I'm going to do is, I don't want this to be so stark white, so I'm going to use Lost Shadow since it's a really nice, and I used the wrong brush. Oh well, you know what? C'est la vie. I can always buy another,
All right, I had set out some buttercream somewhere, not the actual buttercream.
I want it to be a little dark in the center. And then just blend it out to the sides.
All right, then we're going to go with a little bit of pink lemonade.
Okay. I'm going to grab a white gel pen and just come in and add some little white marks just to try to indicate some movement. And, oh, that one is dried out. Time to get a new one of those. Let me grab the jelly roll. There we go.
Okay, I took the cotton candy, cut a strip out, cut both sides of the strip with this Pink and Main, what is this, Rick Rack? No, Fun Scallop die. I call it Rick Rack. I don't know why I call it Rick Rack. Then I took pink lemonade and just cut strips. And it does a little indentation that you can cut like a nice line. So I'm going to cut these strips off and then glue these to that strip. Before I layer this together.
Oh, thanks, Candy. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I can never have too many, so I could always order more, that's for sure. And actually, I have a couple of other bottles that are here, but, you know, I'm like a little kid. Okay. April, why am I not surprised? I love Lost Shadow too. It is really just such a nice light, like when you don't want something too dark, you just want that nice little. Now I admit I went a little heavy at first, but then I blended it out towards the sides. So normally I wouldn't go that heavy, but I think I pressed down too hard, so I had to even it out there.
I like how it's kind of interesting how several of us now from the design team have done some like black and white themes this month.
Yeah. Well, as soon as I saw this particular stamp, I automatically went to a black and white type of idea for it. I have to say that Sarah's black and white cards with the floral stamp,
Yep.
they were gorgeous.
They were very nice. All
Wow,
right.
you are a dedicated fan, April. Keep it on your desk. Mine's close by.
All right. Trash pile. And we're gonna pop that up on this side.
right in the center. And I'm going to finish it off with just a few of the black crystals. The never-ending crystals.
Yeah, right.
Oh, come on, you. I just had you.
Oh, come on. I forgot to glue that down.
And for these, I'm going to do them just around there.
Ah, there we go.
All right. Oh, there it is.
All right, you'll do black. I'm going to do some purple.
I'm just going to put some stuff away while Sean is finishing up.
I am just blinging mine out, and I will be ready.
Take your time. Come on, you. Backwards.
All right. I'll shove this off to the side. Everything else is not quite out of frame. Here we go. Well, this is mine.
Pretty. Very bright and fun.
Yeah, just a little like pastel kind of. I mean, this is like my second pastelish card this month, but yeah, I'm just using up some chroma glazes and some of that old glitter cardstock. Again, any cardstock will work for this. Any chroma paste. Jay mentioned he's got the metallics would look fantastic with this technique. So yeah, this is mine.
Awesome. Awesome. And I love that tag frame going around it.
Yeah, and I just put the vellum on the back.
Yeah. Nice.
Cool.
Very nice. Okay.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
Mine, zoom in here. Here we go. So I thought it would be fun to do that combination of the white and the black. And the reason why I did this and put the stamp in the center is because the stencil itself reminded me of the full shape of the dandelion. And so I thought it would be fun to like mimic the head of the dandelion, and then put the tile in the center with the dandelion and the sentiment. So that is my card for tonight.
You know, and I love how like these black and white cards make everything so crisp and classic, and then I feel like you just can't go wrong with black and white, no matter how you design it or lay it out. It just becomes so classic, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And yeah, and what I liked is like, being able to use the oxide ink. I was able to use the same color on both the black and the white.
Right?
So yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Great card. Great card.
Thanks, everyone.
All right.
This was fun. Let's head on
up. All right. There we go. Yay.
So next week you should probably be here, but that's subject to change.
Fingers crossed, just because I won't know until probably tomorrow or Monday what our flying looks like,
Okay.
because of all the stuff canceled this week. So I'm happy I'll get able to pop in case I miss Thursday. I'll do another pre-record if I miss it. However, we were supposed to go through Thursday, so I actually might, fingers crossed, I might be able to land and get home before we go live on Thursday. So
Okay.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you, everybody. I just gotta thank the group. Great group, great
Yeah.
chatter. You guys are just awesome for showing up on Thursday nights with us. So we just appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you. As I've said before, I look forward to Thursday nights because of our time together.
Same. Absolutely.
It's a lot of fun. So next week we will be using the inspiration box stamp, which is
It's the roller coaster, I think, isn't it?
Yep, the roller coasters, and so we'll be back on. We'll be taking another thrill ride, and we'll be off of the flowers, but
or we'll take you for a thrill ride. Either one.
Take you for there you go. Even better, even better.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Thanks everyone. Really appreciate you all, and have a great rest of your night and a great weekend.
Bye, guys.
April, you cracked me up. She said we have our groupies.
I see that.
We love our groupies.